It's like chords like dangling, like this. It's
Yes.
like,
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
what's up? Happy Valentine's Day to y'all.
To y'all.
Let's get this going. Hey, David.
Can you see me okay?
Oh, I can see you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. It has been an incredibly long day. Taking care of my wife, taking care of cameos, but it's been a great day.
How's the cameo?
I got to get a haircut.
How's the cameo? I know your hair looks like unruly long. I'm not used to seeing
It is. It's
with
getting
that
like
length.
fur on the side here.
How's the cameos going? I had to let's get that out of the way.
All right, let me. This first segment is brought to you by Cameo.com. If you need a cameo, go to Cameo.com. Annie and David, or David and Annie, John Yates, John Walters, whatever.
Get one for me if you want to torture somebody. Like, oh my God, I got a cameo from the cast of 90 Days, and then it's like from me. You know, like if you want to fuck with somebody, there you go.
T-Doc, we need the Melissa wig at one point.
Get a cameo from that asshole Doug who sits in the cubicle next to you, who just fucking eats chips all day, and you hear the fucking bag crackling. Say, I got you a cameo from somebody from 90 Day, and then it's like me. Like, what's up, Doug? How them fucking chips going? See?
And there's so many people. T-Doc, they want me to put the wig on. If you can do it for a little bit. In a little bit, Annie will put the wig on. It's not yet. Ricky's not here yet. I don't want to. In the drawer. Anyhow, so yeah, it's been we've done a lot of cameos today, and I appreciate everybody who has ordered a cameo and let us be a part of their Valentine's Day, and just part of their lives.
We did 2 today, and like when I say 2, that's like a big fucking deal because that makes a grand total of 7. So 2 in one day, that's like fucking lotto. So
that's one of the stuffed animals I got Annie today, by the way. That's one of the little presents. I bought Annie some flowers and some, presents and stuff like that. That's what I did today. We don't usually go posting about it, but that's what I did. Yes, please order a cameo to get out of storage. Now, I will say something. As we're approaching 1,000 cameos that we've done.
Wow.
So we are going to put out there.
Do you get like a letter in the mail from them or some type of ribbon? Like
actually, they're sending me some cameo shirts. They did say they're going to send me some cameo shirts. But we're going to do after $9.99. I'm going to post one time.
If they give you anything if you maybe break double digits, if you sell 10, does anything happen? Yeah. No, nothing then.
Probably more hair coloring. Katrina, cameo is a shout out. Send Colty a John cameo. Actually, you know what? For number 1,000 cameo, I'm going to raise it to $1,000. See if there's one brave person out there. I will promote their business. I will call Ashley whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that there's
I'm
somebody.
joking, obviously.
No, not for $1,000. I think you'll do it.
Yeah, probably.
I was asking people all day, like, for questions, and the number one thing before we go, let's talk old business because just jumping back a little bit from your season.
Sure.
I gotta know about the fucking conference room, the storage room above where you had to move into after you left the fire the.
Right, that's where we're at now.
You're there now?
Yeah, we're in the storage facility now, yes.
Shut the fuck up.
That's where you see all the cameos have been done from.
Oh my God, you're there now.
That's where we live.
Okay,
yes.
So, all right, so like, how is Annie doing? Let me just ask her that then. How's she liking it?
T-Doc, how do you like it here? She's not listening. She's over.
Can she cook now, or like has that been remedied? Like in the kitchen, I remember.
Well, we remedied it. Yeah, we fixed that a while back when we got hot plates and skillets, and Annie can figure out how to make anything anywhere. Now it's not easy. She doesn't cook as many things as we used to make. So it's right now I'm doing keto, the keto kit. I
don't know anything about any of them special type of diets. That's
so
a
we're
diet,
doing
right?
a lot of. Yeah, we're in the manager's apartment of the storage facility. So we're not living in a storage unit. We're in the manager's apartment of the
Right. No.
storage
Yeah. I'm
facility.
sorry. I didn't like it's above. Right. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to say like you were living in
Yes.
like some
I am
unit like
Batman.
with
Yes.
you roll it up and there's like Annie and David like on a couch with like some TV rig with an extension cord from like another like down the. Hi.
Absolutely.
No, that's not what I meant. It's funny though.
Yes, I am Batman. No, the shower. Chris put in a
Could you
big
imagine?
hot water tank right after that. So the shower is amazing. Yes, if you want Andy to cook for you, we are going to be going around here soon. And for people that want dinner parties and want Andy to teach them how to cook, we will be setting those things up soon. Yes, the bathroom is actually one of the biggest things besides me, in the storage facility. We actually have the Pepsi machine in there, and you will see the wine boxes on top of the Pepsi machine.
You and Chris are still friends, right? Weren't you guys just in a picture
yes.
together? Yeah.
Yeah, he just did a cameo with us. We were in Chicago last week.
That's what I thought I saw, yeah.
Yes, well, of course. Been best friends for 17 years. Best friends have ups and downs. You know, I mean, that's part of life.
Oh, I didn't think you guys were never not going to be friends. It seems like you've been like through a lot together.
We have been. Yes, a YouTube channel is coming soon. Sponsored by Cameo. No,
Hey,
just
have
kidding.
you ever heard from, who was that asshole that gave you all sorts of trouble last year? The one that spilled the water on your, Antonio, what was his name?
Yeah, I'm not going to go that way. So you can, good try.
What an asshole he was.
Let's not even go there.
Okay, no, I was
He's
remembering
nothing to me, so it's
that prick.
yeah. That's all right. Next question.
So let's move on. Okay, so that's all I wanted to know. What's going on in the new business wise? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I'll answer a question. I mean, obviously, the last week has been, we've been discussing obviously what's going on with the current season. Things that I can and cannot say. Right now, for us, every option is on the table, and people keep asking about jobs. I'm doing project work. That's where I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm, certain things I cannot say, whether I'm on or not on the show. An NDA really means a non-disclosure agreement.
David's like old school. He actually listens to it. He like,
I'm not going to, and it's not a matter, am I begging? If you want to think that it's begging, ordering a cameo, whatever. If you think it's begging, it's begging.
Oh, that's not begging.
I get called all kinds of things, and I've had so many people send me messages.
So much thought into your cameos, and like, you and Annie put like, you make sure that there's value to them. When someone orders one for me, I'm like, okay, what would Annie and David do? Like or John Walters is another one who puts a lot of thought into it.
Yes, I like John tremendously. I like Ricky, Tariq. I mean, there's so many. I mean, Russ and Powell I'm very close with, I feel, and they've been wonderful to us. We watched the tell-all with them in Miami with Baby Axel. They're great people. As far as like what's been going on the last week, we've been really vested in this whole thing with Jay and Ashley. It has bothered us. And, people can jump down our throats for saying it's none of your business. It is our business because they involved us in this, not a private affair, but a very public affair. If they, like I've said last night, if they were in Congress, you would ask for their resignation. You deceived not just us as friends, but the viewing audience. Tariq was very, very straight up about it, and he summarized it so, but you know what? We are nothing without the fans of the show. Let me put it that way.
Right.
The bloggers, the YouTubers.
I'm already nothing.
Well, no, but you are. And even the ones that hate you or love you, the ones that hate me, it made us very relevant. Without the fans and without people, we're just a blip in the night. So, yes, we do appreciate. And we don't want to take advantage of it. We also have to have certain our own interest, and it's like I try to be like Switzerland and get along with everybody.
You sure do.
There's times that, that it's just like Kate. I care for Kate, and I like Joe and Justine and the group. I'm in all the groups, and I respect and I appreciate, and I don't like to get mixed, and I won't get mixed in the middle. And I that's just going to be my way of doing things. But when it comes to Jay and Ashley, it bothered me because there's one thing to call me up and say, this is what's going on. And then you're lying to us and tricking us to support your GoFundMe. Does she have lupus? Yes, she does. Look, you saw the same thing that I saw.
Well, let me fill
discharge
people
papers.
in. Like, a lot of people don't know that, like, Dean and David talked to Ashley, text and on the phone, and a lot of stuff you guys didn't
Right.
see, and it's one of the reasons why we fought so hard, because it wasn't, we were told this stuff personally to us, the same thing. So, like, why wouldn't we believe what we were told? Like that, and that's the reason why we fought. So I wanted people to know that as you were saying that, so people kind of understood. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm listening to it. I'm reading what people are saying, and look, she does have lupus.
She does.
To what extent? To what extent? I mean, it's kind of one of those diagnoses that, it's when there's not a test that you can say you do a blood test. It's based on symptomatic things. However, with that said, when she went to the hospital on December 24th, was not for kidney failure. There was nothing wrong with the kidneys in the discharge papers. It was just basically constipation and, abdominal pain associated with a previous peptic ulcer. I have to be honest with you, based on my experience and knowing people, my bet, and I'm guessing, that she probably is taking pain pills. And the symptoms and going in are probably, just a guess of mine, and just my opinion, it was probably pain pill related. I mean, looking at some of her videos, it looks like.
Well, guys, make sure you follow my backup account, John Yates 327 TV. Just make sure, if you're not following that already, just to follow that one real quick.
It's just my opinion. I'm not basing it on any fact. I'm just saying, but I feel that, when she said she was found unresponsive, okay, show us the 911, play the 911 tapes. That's public record. We're not celebrities. We're not Kardashians. We're not, they're not. It's just, it doesn't mean she's a drug addict. We don't know that, and nobody, I don't know. I just can't, there's something that's not clicking, and it's not clicking accurately. And, when she said, can you please post our GoFundMe? Annie posted, I posted. I have people ask me every day to post a GoFundMe. And,
yeah, no shit.
So when they came out and said, wait a minute, she sent me the medical records. I said, I don't need them. I trust you. You are my friend. I don't need all that stuff. And I apologized to Natalie because she was texting me saying, Natalie's doing this. And I would send it to Instagram saying, hey, I think, check this out. She asked me to, yes, Ashley is a lot of drama. She wants to be on TV. There's no doubt. And being on TV is very, very stressful. So if you can't handle it, don't do it. So don't say you're quitting because you're done filming. 10 to 1 says she shows up at the tell-all because she's going to say they made her. Now, I'm sounding like I'm from New York because I grew up in
David,
Jersey.
I'm reading the comments as you're talking because I don't want you to get hammered. You didn't say that she was a drug addict, right?
No,
exactly.
I didn't say she's a drug addict.
Just clear this up real quick because the comments.
Yeah, no.
I'm like,
there's nothing to base on it. What I'm saying is, it would be consistent with somebody who's taking pain meds, constipation, peptic ulcer. You look at her pictures when she was unresponsive. Amazing how that picture was taken when nobody was there. In an ICU, looks like somebody who is going through withdrawals. Now, if she had kidney failure, show us. Show the medical records. Prove, and we will apologize
allegedly.
to you for that, for that particular
thing. David.
Allegedly. There's Annie behind me. You see Annie behind me.
Sweet Jesus.
But that's it. I'm just giving my own opinion. I'm not basing it on, I'm not calling her a drug addict. Because I have nothing. Does she drink? Yeah, I drink. I partied with them. There's Annie. See?
It's a good time.
Hi, happy Valentine's.
Hi, Annie. You better come in here and save your fucking husband before he takes this whole ship down. You better jump
You want to
real
fuck my
quick.
husband?
Wee!
Or what you say?
You better come in and save your husband. His ship's going down fast. Come sing us a song, quick.
Okay, slowly. I hear you say, oh, Annie, I want to fuck your husband.
Oh!
Oh, my God. I can only handle so much boom boom. Sorry.
That might be your $1,000 cameo.
He is a hot man.
She bar fined me tonight.
Happy Valentine's, John.
Hi, Annie. Did you hear what I said? David,
What's that?
I said
What's that?
that might be your $1,000 cameo right there, but I want a cut if that's what's going down.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine,
Anyhow.
everybody, 469 million people. I love you all.
Wet and
She
God.
cracks me up.
No.
Yeah, she is. She doesn't mind talking very sexual. Doesn't bother her. Yes.
Well, it is
You know,
Valentine's Day. I mean, like, when, come on.
She learned a new word. Lockjaw,
Oh,
and she said, so that's what.
that's a fun one.
Yeah. Depends on who. Yeah, depends on which, if you're receiving or giving. So she said in some of the cameos, hopefully tomorrow, this person, whatever their name is, you should wake up tomorrow and they should have lockjaw. That was our joke. This is Valentine's Day. It's about lockjaw. Yes, I have talked to Natalie through text, and I apologize to her. And look, as far as with Ashley and Jay, I'm hurt by it because they're deceiving a lot of people. They're being rewarded by being on Happily Ever After. They talk about being on Happily Ever After, which you're not supposed to do, like it's no big deal. And they just think they're 90-day fiance, and that part of it bothers me. You can say it's jealousy, you can say whatever you want, but you know what? Not one couple makes 90-day fiance. 90-day fiance is everybody is a part of it, whether from season 1 till season 6. Everybody has helped build the show for the fans that like it. They like this stuff. So I'm just reading some of the questions. Okay. Any more questions?
No, I'm just going with it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think they quit. I saw that. I don't.
Who knows? Anything that comes out of their mouth is half truth or whatever you want to call it. I mean, within every, there was times, and I don't want to talk about their stuff. I really don't want to talk about them too much because it bores me to death already. Colty and Larissa, I really feel bad for Larissa. Honestly, I think she has been put through hell by Colty. And I jumped on Larissa the first time when I was talking to you when she posted from the bathroom, and I thought, going back, and I
remember
jumped.
that. We were all worried that night.
We were worried, but
that was
looking
night
back
number 1. That was the first go at it.
First one, yes. And so I apologized to her for that, but understand why. Larissa's been through hell with him. Now, I'm not saying she's perfect because nobody's perfect, but you know what? He torments her like a dog in a corner.
That's a perfect metaphor.
You bring somebody to the United States, you control the money over, and you put him in, you put him in a house where, whatever the relationship is with the mother, it's still a unique relationship with his mom, and you basically, he's finally getting attention for the first time in his life.
Oh, Larissa's in the room. She goes, "Thank you. Do you see? I thank you, David. I should have left that time when I was in the bathroom."
Well, but that's all right. Look, Larissa, and I'll tell you this, Annie and I pray for you. We think about you. Look, it's easy to jump down somebody's throat based on what we've seen on television. But, you've been through hell with him, and, have a drinky, as you would say.
And good news for Larissa today that she finally got her GoFundMe money.
Yes. I know. I was going to text her and say, now you can order a cameo from me, but I didn't do it.
So that was finally released. So happy Valentine's Day to you, Larissa.
Yes. And you know what?
Actually, to your attorney, probably more happy.
Well, but just put it away. I'm going to sound like the father. Put it away because you're going to need the help here to get, thank God Carmen is there to help her.
Right.
Now, I know Larissa has a lot of suitors. I had people text me saying, can you hook me up with Larissa? I'm like, look, what am I, matchmaker here? I'm working on my own relationships. I'm trying to read these.
Oh, speaking of Larissa, I think actually I posted about her appearance in Vegas at the whatever bar that is, Rocking Horse. I don't know what it's called. I'm from New York.
Yeah, whatever. You're Crazy Horse. I saw that. Yeah. I think it's hysterical.
And I said, anybody want to fly? I think actually somebody started a GoFundMe for me to fly to Vegas. And
to fly to Vegas.
I think that might. Thank you.
John, I almost would do a cameo just to see you at a strip club. I think that would be hysterical.
I think that has to come down. I'm pretty sure, unless people really want to pay. No.
I said it's not going to bother Larissa to go to this strip club. she's used to living with somebody that has bigger boobs than most of the ones at the strip club and nothing between their legs. So it should be very easy for her to go there.
Wait,
Sorry, a little culty joke.
David, they say that.
No, it was not. Let me explain something. People say you were edited to look like shit. No, I was at a different point in my life when I came back. You know, and that's one thing everybody says, is it scripted? Is it edited? No. They've never asked us to say or do anything that, they're just, when you call and they say, what's going on in your life?
Let me give you
wait,
let me just jive in. Like this whole divorce thing.
Hi, Danielle.
With Ashley and Jay getting the divorce papers. Now, would that be something you would think production would put you up to? Oh, hey, why don't you go to this divorce and sign real divorce papers?
They would never, especially when it comes to legal issues, like anything with the visa, they're like, even when I would ask, say, hey, can you help with this? Or no, sorry, anything with the visa, anything relating to that, they will not involve themselves with. They do not involve themselves with that. Now, if you say, I'm going to go talk to an attorney to find out X, Y, and Z, they will go and film that. They don't say, go do this or go do that. I'm sorry, Danielle is in the room. Hi, Danielle.
And even Danielle is saying, no. Happy Valentine's Day, Danielle.
You know, so it's, when they're sitting there saying, you know, like, and I'm going to tell you, she called me up and said that ICE was around there looking for Jay. Okay, then why are you telling me this? Do they make you file an adjustment of status? You don't have to file an adjustment of status until a certain period of time. There's no statute. Now, they're changing it, but there's not a statute that I'm aware of that says you must file before a certain date. As long as you're married within the 90-day period, you have met the obligation under the K-1 visa process. Remember, this show is about the K-1 visa.
Right.
So we got to remember talking about the K-1 visa. And so whether or not this is, she's leaked every one of her own things to create more attention about her storyline. What is their storyline? She's 31, he's 21. Okay, it's interesting because there is an age difference, cultural differences, but the story is about him cheating. Then why would you want to share that? Why would you want to share that? Especially if you have an illness that is exacerbated by stress and sunlight. And I'm not a lupus expert. I've been learning recently. So you marry somebody from Jamaica.
My mother used to give me Coke in a bottle when I was a kid. No fucking joke. Like I remember like being like a kid and like my mother putting Coke in a bottle and I was in a bottle, 4 years old. So like if Coke wants to give me an endorsement, I will be. I
like Coke Zero, but since I've been doing keto, I've only had maybe 1 or 2 Coke Zeros. So I'm trying to even cut back on that. As far as Jonathan and Fernanda, I wish each of them individually the best of luck. I met them in L.A., you know, but really haven't talked to them too much, you know, a little bit. And Jonathan ought to be very proud, comparatively speaking, to Colty. I mean,
I will say that I believe Jonathan when he says that they are done for. Like I was on the fence and I've been wishy-washy about it. Somebody had mentioned it in a post, like maybe like a few days back.
Ricky's in the room. Yes.
And I said like, oh, you know, the whole Ashley shit had just come out, and I said like, you know, that makes you question everything, everybody, your religion, your name, your fucking self, you know, everything. So I don't have any faith in anything. So I said, you know, I hope Jonathan's not lying about it. And he hopped on. He said, no, his fucking cord. He said, no, it's true, and I believe him. So.
Hi, Ricky. Welcome to the room.
Hey, Ricky.
Are Andy and I going to have kids? Well, time will tell. That's all I could say about that. That's because somebody just asked, you know, about kids, and I'm going to leave it at that. Will Melissa come out tonight for Ricky? We'll see. Andy's got to help me put it on, so I can't, you know. Olga and Steve, I kind of jumped on Steve when I saw him on the show. Somebody asked about it, but I will say this. I have talked to him, and you see him posting. He's young, but he loves his wife and his little family, and I think we all should wish the best for them. Whether they're on TV, not on TV, it's a real family. These are real lives, and I think he's doing the best that he can for them, and I think it will get better for them and as time goes on.
I couldn't have said
That's
that
just my own
better
opinion.
myself. I feel the same exact way. I was also hard. I was hard on you a whole bunch of times, and you couldn't be
Wait,
a
wait,
nicer.
don't
a nicer
phrase it
man.
that way. John, don't phrase it that
Oh,
way, but I take it as a compliment.
Well, let's get Annie's take on that.
No. He said he was hard on me last season. See, the minute you start talking about
Well,
Juhao,
it's Valentine's Day.
You say you hard on David?
Now.
How hard?
I can't.
Tell me.
You gotta see this, Cody. Annie's yelling at me. She thinks I'm hot for David. Come here.
Tony, you're gonna end up getting lockjaw in a minute.
Look.
You have to clear.
Look.
What hard? How hard? Hi.
Look,
Hey, Tony.
Lovers bat between bloggers and casts. Let's make all the headlines.
What? I can hear.
Your music. Let me try and turn this up. Hold on.
Yeah.
My earplugs.
See, that's why I hear he's wrong.
Well, she's playing her Thai music we've been listening to all day.
Oh.
That's why I hear this wrong conversation.
She hears what she wants to hear.
Yeah. No, not really.
New Jersey. I am from New Jersey, by the way. I grew up in Edison, New Jersey.
I don't think anybody hard on David except
Oh.
except me.
That's all I care about. Be honest with you, I don't care. I'm not Colty. I don't care if anybody else is. This is all I care about.
That's all you. Hey.
Hard. How you say?
Hard.
Hard.
Oh my God, John! You bad guy.
John, you
hard
gotta-
on David.
You got to speak louder. People are saying they can't hear you.
Yeah.
I put my plugs back in.
I know.
That's
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Happy Valentine's Day, Tony. Make sure you guys take care of each other.
Call me Tony?
Who's Tony?
Is that what you said?
Lockjaw.
What's it? I thought you said Tony.
Tony that laughing.
I can't. I'm dead.
Make sure. You know what you guys could do after this?
He's
Get some
dying.
wine and watch
Tony. And she got locked out.
porn.
Oh no, we're watching the Titan games right now. That's as good as porn.
But no, after this, you guys can get some wine.
You
for
watch the
Valentine's
people
Day
on this fucking show? Huh.
and watch.
Pornhub. He teach me too much bad thing, and I just like pick up the bad thing. I don't know why.
You say what you want.
It's not
No,
even,
I
it's
don't
not
need
even
hearing
9
aids.
o'clock yet. Jesus, this is a children's hour.
I grew up in Edison, New Jersey. Somebody just asked where in Jersey. Edison, New Jersey is where I grew up and graduated high school before.
Let I find your Vic.
Melissa will be here soon.
Oh.
Everything in Jersey is 20 minutes away from each other. That's pretty.
Absolutely. And it, the state's smaller than Israel, and it's,
like it's pretty much. Oh, you're from New Jersey. I know you. That's it.
yes.
Yeah.
Hold on a
It's
second.
very overpopulated, but super small.
You can hard on anybody. Please don't hard on David. He is the thing. Don't the only one have left in the world.
Oh my God, Cody!
I can't find anybody
Cody,
like him anymore.
Cody,
Ricky.
it's still.
Please leave David just
Horrible.
for me.
Horrible.
He is
looking.
only one in the world, in this earth. Nobody look like David. No David look like nobody
That needs.
except Nancy.
I'm
Ricky, come out to play. Ricky, you are going to be the 1,000th cameo.
you.
Ricky's going to
okay.
chop one out.
You look like
Yeah, the flower. Hold the flower.
David. I got
Hold
who
the
you are.
flower.
You.
Ricky,
You look like.
come out to play.
You look like Snape's older brother. You look like Professor
Where's
Snape.
the
You look, yeah, like
Yes.
Wait,
Yes.
put on Ozzy Osbourne.
What is
like
the
you
answer?
should be teaching like potions at Hogwarts.
Well, we just went to Universal Studios with our friend Annie down there, and we had a great time. And now I look like my sister. Holy shit.
Yeah, everybody say that.
Got hair in my mouth. Yuck.
Well, this took a dark turn, real fucking set. This. Oh, and to everybody else asking about Steven and Olga. Yeah, they're like 7 hours ahead, and I couldn't make it home in time. Oh my God.
Yes, you can order a cameo from Melissa, Ozzy Osbourne. Let's rock it,
no,
baby.
that's
Let's
not
rock
a
it like.
Melissa look. No. That,
Well, for Ricky, wouldn't matter.
That's like
3 drinks into it, he's not gonna.
you're like a Bernadette, or like a Shoshana.
Kurt Cobain.
Like Shoshana.
Yeah. I like when he sings Kurt Cobain. Actually, I liked Ricky's voice when he was singing the other night in live. Wow. All right, I'm taking the Ricky hair off. I'm taking them. But I did buy Annie flowers today. Colty, you can learn from this.
Now, does she also get air conditioning?
No, not in my car,
No.
but we don't need it here. But you know, I always say this when people say, you know what's going on? I said, my life could be worse. And cheer up. You could be living in a storage facility. You could be out in Vegas without air conditioning and a small peepee, or you could be in Pennsylvania with somebody who's swiping left and right.
Ricky, I'm looking at the comments.
Where's John? Where's Walters tonight?
Walters? Let's see. You take control of the chat.
All right, I'll answer some questions. Yes, he does. Or Colty's the one that sent his pee-pee pictures around, if you want to call it that. I wouldn't say it's a dick pic because a dick pic would imply something else, but it's, he's the one that sent it out there. He put himself out there.
Yeah, and it was called. Let's not get who that was.
He's been trying. Anybody that will pay Colt attention, he's like, ding. And that's just it. He put himself out there. He wants to be on TV. Yeah, micro penis is what you call it. That
very small. That's why it's.
His sperm are probably bigger than his dick, but
We're talking about Colt's penis, honey.
Yeah. That's, you know what, honest.
This thing?
If you want to call it that.
Yeah.
It usually carries longer.
Kyle, hey Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Kyle and Noon.
Kyle
Tell
puts a
Noon
lot
somebody
of.
cop kun noon.
Kyle, you can buy a cameo. David's like, shut the fuck up, John. But you could also buy and from Danielle too. Kyle had a fun cameo. Him and Noon were like in someone's garage and like breaking in, and then like they chased after them. I laughed. Cody's like, they raped them?
You just said something with rape.
I don't think Colt and his mom are shacking up. No, I don't think that. I just think he's a mama's boy. And there's nothing wrong with loving your mom. My mom lives in West Virginia. I love my mom. I talk to her all the time. I don't share a bank account. Not that she would want to be on my bank account. But
you don't share a uterus with her?
No, that was only for 9 months. And then I left. That was one, Colt's been trying to get back in. I moved out of Edison in 1988 when I went into the Army. And then I lived in Kentucky since then.
How much weight have you lost on the keto?
I have lost 7 pounds since, it's about 9 days now. 10 days, probably maybe another pound. I didn't weigh today. But I've got a long way to go. When I went to Thailand, I lost 150 pounds. For those of you in Canada, 77 kilo.
Look at you with the metrics.
Well, because living in Asia, you get used to, centigrade and, and all that stuff, and, all the crazy stuff. But so I was walking every day. I mean, even at receipts where I was walking 53,000 steps when I would screenshot my Fitbit. And when I came back here, I gained weight. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One, you can't walk in the States like we did in Asia. The weather is not conducive for it. The crime here is very different. Look at our meat, our steak, our cows look like they all have CPAP machines. Our chickens look like they could park at Walmart handicap spots. I mean, they can't even walk. So you look at the meat, and Annie cooks Thai food. It's amazing. It's just, you end up eating fast food, because it's less expensive, obviously. Yeah, exactly. And, you can go eat breakfast for 2 people at McDonald's for $6. 2 coffees you get with you get the app. And so the fact is it's hard. not to use your word,
Hey.
losing here. And, you know, even with going to the gym, it's just not, I don't know. When I was in Thailand, I walked everywhere. Annie calls me a walking machine. That's
Yeah,
what
I
everybody,
like
you
to
know,
walk
and
too. I'm not a gym person. No.
I could walk from one side. I would walk because, you know, when I, when I was
I no.
living in Thailand, I was,
Cody's laughing his fucking ass off, and I just shot him a
I know
fucking
you guys
look
are,
because I fucking hate him. But go ahead. I'm
this is like
sorry.
foreplay for
You
you guys.
fucking dick. He's such a fucking dick.
I was with my son today. He's doing better. Thank you.
How is he doing?
All right.
How is like, everything going good? Like I could not believe.
I mean, it's, you know, look, as best as can be expected, considering he had a 5% chance of surviving.
And from the pictures, I never thought like the last one I was like, wow, you guys looked incredible. I was really happy.
Yeah, I'm considering. You know, I mean, look, the U.S. diet is a horrible diet. Our foods, everything's processed here. I don't care if it's coming from Whole Foods. There's still something about I mean, there's a reason why we have recall after recall. They don't have that there. You never see them go, because I shop at the grocery store as well as the market. You never hear them saying, oh, we're recalling our salad. You know, everything's fresh. It's just so different. And I lived in China for 2 years before coming here.
Yikes.
Coming back to the U.S. Annie lived with me for the 1 year. I was there for 2 when I was teaching. You know, everybody said, what were you doing?
I've been to Niagara Falls, the Canadian side. That's the highlight and Key West, which is part of Florida.
We were just in Key
West. The furthest north and the furthest south I've been, and as furthest east. Well, no, I've been to California.
Then you'll have to go with us. You'll have to go with us, and I will show you Asia, because I've been to 63 countries.
Yikes.
Tariq and I could
just 2, and 1 for 5 minutes, really. I stayed a weekend in Niagara Falls.
I love Thailand as well. Yeah, Thailand is an amazing, amazing place. It will change you. It will change. It's just.
Oh, I've heard stories about Thailand.
It's not even just the
I've seen
tourist
the
areas.
Hangover part too, and you know that's all I need to.
That's only in a small part of it. That's like Bangkok, and only a couple streets in Pattaya.
And Broke Down Palace, two of my scariest movies I've ever seen. Broke Down Palace. That shit is some scary.
All right, let me.
See Broke Down Palace?
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
I stay in my.
It just don't.
No, thank you.
Let me answer a couple questions. I have been to 63 countries.
The worst experience, but the best movie ever.
Will you shut up? Everyone can hear you. David stops. You're like, kickity. Shut up. No. Just because these are in doesn't mean like nobody else fucking hears you.
He said giggity.
That's not, no.
Yeah, you know, for those of you that want to go to Vegas to Larissa's, go support her. You know, I mean, it's when Colty goes, it's just going to be basically, you know, a bunch of women hanging out. That's literally.
He's staring at me, and I'm waiting for him to fucking say something else because I can't even pay attention because he's like this. What? Yeah, now he fucking ran, little fucking pussy, because I fucking flipped it. Such a fucking prick. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm such a terrible host right now. Oh.
It's all right. Let me answer a few questions. I've been to 63 countries. My favorite places are, besides Thailand, I like Nepal. I love Singapore. Absolutely Indonesia, because I love Bali. I absolutely, Bali's a great place to retire, because that's what I will end up living in Thailand, or will live in Bali at some point in life. So that's kind of, you know, hi from New York, boom boom from New York, and you know, but that's my thoughts on Lita. I wouldn't trade places with Eric. I wish them well, but I wouldn't trade places. I'm happy with my life. I might not be happy with the situations, but I love my wife. I love my children, my grandchildren, my parents, my sisters, my friends. The fans have really enhanced my life. And I got to tell you that one of the best decisions I ever made was sharing my life and why I went on the show. You know, everybody says, why would you put yourself out there? Let me explain to you. In 2013, when I moved to Thailand, I was 360 pounds. Wow. I was in 340, something in that neighborhood. I was in one of the worst spots in my life, very, very depressed, very down. And that's why I'm always joking and laughing, because I refound who I am over there. And that's one thing about Thailand, I will tell you, is you will find yourself if you seek it. And I've I've changed from it. And I'm not perfect. I miss being over there. I'm the one that's not acclimating back to the U.S. That's the problem. Having a divorce party. Okay. More questions. My daughter, it's good. We were with my daughter yesterday. Okay, let's, some more questions. Yes, you would definitely want to move to Thailand.
I'm like listening to the music in the background you got going on.
Oh, she plays her Isan music. Everybody keeps saying, did you get a job? Okay, let me say this again for the 10,000th time. I am doing project work, and I will leave it at that. Yes, I have a master's degree. My master's degree is from the University of Kentucky in Health Administration. I graduated in 2004. And my bachelor's degree is from Embry-Riddle University. I have receipts and degrees to prove it. And I graduated in 2000 with my degree in aviation. I do not have enough hours to be a pilot. I worked in government.
That's
for the
okay.
Previous governor.
Somebody said yesterday, David, that there is no way I could be my college valedictorian because colleges don't do that. Only high schools do. So I don't think, just go ahead.
Yeah, no. You know what I'm saying. And I also have a certification to teach English as a foreign language that I did in Thailand. In Thailand, I was teaching first at a university. I was teaching aviation English, healthcare English, aviation and healthcare economics. And then I went to a international school because it paid more. And I was teaching English as a second language before I moved to China. And in China, I worked for a school for over 2 years, teaching economics, general science, business, IELTS speaking. It was a dual diploma school and A-levels. For those of you that are familiar with the British system, I was doing the IB A-levels economics. And then
is everybody else familiar with the British system? Because I certainly wasn't.
Yeah, I wasn't either. But it's a very different, to teach here in the U.S., I don't have a teaching license. Because you just can't just go in and say you want to teach here. They say, okay, you have to have a teaching license.
Yes.
So that's the problem with that. So here in Kentucky, yes, I've looked at teaching ESL online, and that is something that I'm looking at. I'm looking at many things right now, one of which is to go back. I have job offers for every day from China, Saudi, everywhere.
You could get your MAT. I mean, it's another master. It's like a 1-year master's, and if you wanted to teach here, I mean, high school-wise, at least.
I know. The problem with that is...
Who wants to... You're like,
well,
yeah, let me go back to school in a rush to go be fucking a high school fucking teacher, John. Yeah.
Well, and the problem with that is if I get my teaching license, I can make more money teaching overseas. To teach here, I'm not going to get a pension. I'm not going to teach for 20
And you'll get paid dick, too.
Well, I don't want to get paid in that, but...
Oh, where's Annie?
Did you hear what she said?
What'd she say?
You don't need dick, you need money. Yes, I have applied in Dubai to teach, and I'm waiting for the agent, and Oman is another place. Saudi, I had an offer, but the problem is I could not bring Annie right away, and I'm not going to leave her here. Do you and Annie want to have kids? I want to have 12 of them. I can have somebody take care of me. Yeah. Yes, I know I can teach Chinese students online. I have done that.
God, that sounds complicated.
No, it's really not. It's easy because the Chinese are really spending a lot of money for their children to learn English. That's why the salaries in China are so much. I was making over $3,000 a month after taxes with free housing there. And we came back because we wanted to share our life, and I wanted Annie to meet the family. That was the only downside of leaving China. We had a great life there. Yes, I'm reading. Do I still talk to who?
Michael?
I never talked to Michael. I was going to order an Uber one time, and I thought he showed up, so I said, no, I don't want to do the blowjob, so I canceled the Uber and went to Lyft. Can I speak other language? I speak a little Thai. Annie is from Isan, yes. She grew up in the province is called Bungan. It was part of Nong Khai until 2010. The closest town that she's from is right on the Mekong River. So literally, it's about a mile from Laos. That's why she speaks Laotian, English, Isan, Thai, of course, and now she's learning Kentuckian.
That's gotta be confusing.
So, T-Doc, come here and speak to Kentuckian.
Oh boy. Can she say fit into? Fix into?
Fixing to. She'll say, I'm Annie. I'm from Thailand. I've been in Kentucky for 1 year now. That's what she's practicing. Michigan. Hi, Michigan. I don't envy you. Do you like Spam? Of course. Who doesn't like Spam and eggs? The Water Buffalo are fine. They say Happy Valentine's Day. And more updates. Nicole and Azan. I don't really talk to Nicole and Azan. It's not like a lot of cast members do talk to each other. I don't think they're probably particularly a fan of mine. Not that we have anything against each other. I think when I said that time that congratulations to Azan for opening up his store. Sorry for Jesse's mom for being the first customer. It was a joke. Jesse knew it was all in
Hey,
jest.
they're
It was,
not all.
that's
They're
my,
not all Oscars. Hey, some.
look, my humor is I even pick on myself. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's my sense of humor.
You don't gotta tell me. I've been yelled at plenty for shit I fucking say.
Look,
I'm like, really? That's what you're taking offense to? Like that is what you want to pick a battle over? Okay.
And this is what I always say. There's only one person I have, or two people I have to make laugh: Annie and myself. Her first, and then look. That's it. We'd love to get out to San Francisco. We are hoping to go back to California soon. We'll see when. We were in Florida because I was actually had some job interviews there. Because we're looking at Annie doesn't really want to stay in Kentucky. It's not. The weather's horrific for her here. Happy Valentine's Day to you, cruising.
All right, I think we need to go because we need to eat dinner. I think so. Is there? Yeah, I think we're good.
All I want to say is, look, John, I appreciate what you do. No, we're not in the firehouse. We're in the storage facility. I appreciate the fans, your followers. Look, I get a lot of people who hate. I
didn't see your DM. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Kentucky weather sucks, but I thank you guys for everything. For all the fans that are watching this and haters that are watching this, thank you for letting us be a part of your life and letting us share our lives. And thank you for putting it on there. Send me a direct message with that information.
And thank you, haters, for being a part of my life. I am so fucking appreciative for you all the fucking time. I mean, I just love you so fucking much. Again,
remember the keto kit diet. And last thing I'll say is remember one thing. www.cameo.com, David and Annie. We will make you laugh. We'll make you cry. And that's it.
And to everybody else who I really do love, thank you guys. And we love you. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And
happy Valentine's Day. We wish everybody the best. I hope everybody has a great night tonight. Get boom, boom. Boom, boom early, boom, boom off, and wake up with Lockjaw.
All right. Here's to Lockjaw tomorrow. Good night, everybody.
Good night.